Okay, we're live. 16. Come on in, Aries. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Let's see. Let us see here. Good. Y'all still asleep? I know y'all in quarantine, but damn, it's after 9. It's a quarter after 9. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Let's see. Well, I'm gonna be on here all day with y'all. Come on in here. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I got some new filters on Instagram. Oh, somebody. Come on, here, take a selfie. What's going on? It's Aries season. Come on through. Come on in. Come on in. Come right on in. Oh, I think I'm doing this filter. Yeah, with the flowers. What's going on there, what Colombian? What's going on? The bull gang up in here. What's going on, man? How you doing? How are you doing? It's Aries season, boy. We almost to Taurus season. Almost. We almost there. Sip on this good tea though. Aw. Well, thank you. You know, trying to keep it nice and light, man. My hair was down at first, man, but that thing on humidity tore my hair up. So I had to slick it back in a bun real quick one time, so I wouldn't be over here like this on my hair like this. 1 month away from bull season. Gang, gang, man. I got that Taurus energy too. It's all good. Man, how has life been treating everybody? It has been some interesting times. I tell you, communication. This ain't been where it's supposed to be. And let me check. Let me see. We just had the new moon in Aries Tuesday. Yep, Tuesday was the 24th. So you say I'm looking real yumptious. Well, you know, I try to do what I can with the people, you know. All right, so let's see. If you had to set intentions to get new things started, I mean, this new moon in Aries, the start of the astrological new year, you know, Aries being a cardinal fire sign, man, is really a good time to get out there and start to initiate things. Set your intentions for this Aries energy. Use it wisely, man. Aries is about movement quickly moving that ass on. So if there are some things that you want to bring in pretty swift, is at the start of the astrological new year. This Aries season is time to initiate, to get things started. And I'm trying to think of what else is going on in astrology right now. I think let's see, what else is going on right now? Is Mercury still in Pisces, or has Mercury left Pisces yet? Let's see. Let us see what's going on. I'm trying to be a quarantine babe. First of all, wait, aren't you in like Columbus or somewhere where it's cold? I'm not coming where it's cold, boo. I'm not gonna do it. excuse me. Let's see, we had Jupiter conjunct Pluto. It's going to be on the 4th of April. The Jupiter Pluto conjunction, transformation, spiritual transformation and expansion, expanding and transforming religious beliefs, international beliefs. Something happening around the 4th of April. Y'all want to tune into that. Y'all want to see what's going on during that time. Let's see. Then we have Mars conjunct Pluto. Whoa. On the 23rd. Transformation on like how you act. Oh, thank you. What's the Indie ARIES song? Brown skin, you know I love your brown. Yeah, I'm on that. So, anyways, I think that's it for right now in terms of like the astrology. I haven't tuned into a lot of the general astrology, but there are other readers and astrologers all looking through YouTube if y'all want to check that out. But don't be laughing at me. Let's go ahead and get into this Aries reading. Even if you're not an Aries, this is good for you to tune into. You got Aries somewhere in your chart, so wherever you start to see things moving and shaking, that's where Aries is in your chart. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the reading. I'm gonna start off with the oracle messages, of course, like I've been doing. And I'm using my Mystical Wisdom Oracle deck. I love this deck. It's so cute. I was drawn to this deck. So that's what we're using today. What messages do you have for the Aries energy? What messages do we have for the Aries energy? What messages do we have? Fire element, man. Spicy quesadilla. Get things started, get things going. And remember, Aries is ruled by Mars. Mars is the god of war. The god of war. All right. So be careful of the Rams out there. So spirit messages do we have with it? Okay. 2 cards popped out real quick. All right, Aries, I see y'all on it. First card, Legends. Y'all see that? It says Legends. And it says, learn from those who inspire you. Then we have sensuality. I know a lot of Aries that are very sensual people. Very sensual. You know, co-ruler of Mars is, well, Mars is a co-ruler of Scorpio too. So Aries and Scorpio can share similar energies. And it says, express your sensuality. Yes, come on through. I've been seeing a lot of Aries express their sensuality on social media. But what else? I mean, it's a good thing. So let's see. Let's see what else we got. All right, that one popped up, but it didn't come out. What was that? You just notate that. Face your fears. I don't feel like anybody's scared right now. All right, let's see. What other messages do we have for us? I almost said Scorpio energy. So some of y'all may be dealing with a Scorpio. You may have a lot of Scorpio energy in your chart. All right. See, enlightenment, pursue spiritual growth. Isn't that what I just talked about with that Jupiter conjunct Pluto? It says to pursue spiritual growth. At the bottom of the deck, we had Owl. Follow your intuition, boots. Follow your intuition and to seek knowledge. Yes, indeed. All right. So let's see. I'm seeing like this enlightenment card. I'm really seeing that Sagittarian energy coming through, especially with the reading that I did for Sagittarius. Was that yesterday? So yesterday I did the reading for Sagittarius. Just like, all right, there we go. I think that was yesterday when I did the reading for Sagittarius. Well, anyways, that reading for Sagittarius really talked about you know, getting your strength back, getting your energy back, feeling really good, really positive, really optimistic, ready to get on some new waves, some new ish. And that's what Aries season is all about. In the midst of all this other bullshit that's going on, I mean, it's really propelling everybody to, you know, really look at things differently. All right. really look at things differently and take things from a different perspective, more of an intuitive perspective than from this human construct that we have been going by. All right. All right. So, you know, you got legends, learn from those who inspire you. So some of y'all may be working with a mentor. Some of y'all may be doing some research on people who are doing things that you want to do. Or you can even be someone who inspires other people, right? Because we know that Aries is the initiator. That's that cardinal fire energy. Third ward say Taurus, so people are the best lovers. Oh, is that true? Is that true? Yeah, what you mean by lovers? Are we talking about in the physical sense, or are we talking about just overall? All right. All right. So learn from those who inspire you. I see like a lizard or a salamander, whatever this is in this card right here. I see that, and that reminds me of the King of Wands. Yeah, it reminds me of the King of Wands and even the Queen of Wands. So that looks like there's some type of adaptation that needs to take place, being able to be. And again, this is, y'all need to go watch Sagittarius reading, because this really sounds very similar to Sagittarius reading from yesterday. This really does sound very similar to the Sagittarius reading. Being able to adapt to change and be okay with it. And it's like, you know, this person, whoever this is, they are kind of like not necessarily resting, but they're becoming one with whatever it is that they're intrigued with, right? You see this woman in this card, she's surrounded by nature, leaves, bushes, and all that kind of stuff. And if you see her, it's almost like she's being adorned in the same thing. Flowers all in her hair, shrubbery she's used as like the top of her dress and stuff like that. So I really feel like, and she's sitting in a body of water. So remember I talked about that Scorpio energy? Some of y'all may be tapping into that. And remember what I talked about with Sagittarius about that tantric kundalini energy. So I really feel like it's like, you know, adaptation to really learning how to express yourself, how to be comfortable with yourself. I'm not gonna play third ward. How to be comfortable with yourself and to pursue not only just being able to express yourself freely, but being able to, you know, be a light, right? I really feel like fire signs right now are going to be the light for the collective, right? You know, fire signs are happy, energetic, they're outgoing, they're uplifting. So I really feel like that's what's happening right now, especially for Aries with this enlightenment card. So let's see what the tarot has. I want to use my African American tarot deck. We're gonna see what other messages come through for Aries. But Aries, I mean, it's a good reading. Aries season is always a good time, man. You know, even though everybody on quarantine and whatnot, this is still a good time for the people. You know, again, during Aries season, you know, since everything has been kind of like put to a halt, you know, utilize the time you have to make plans on what you want to move forward with once all this quarantine situation is over with and things get back to not necessarily normal, but get back to movement, right? Action, you know. Spirit, what other messages do we have for Aries energy? What other messages do we have for Aries energy? Yes, Scorpio is your opposite sign, third world coming. Third world said Taurus are best loved sexually and for long-term relationships. That's because y'all stubborn. That's why y'all be in long-term relationships. A lot of times y'all be in relationships too long. But that's none of my business. Whoo! Spirit messages that you have for the Aries energy. What messages do we have? Oh. All right, first card. The Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups, man. You know, the Eight of Cups in the traditional tarot just speaks about somebody just walking away from things that are just emotionally draining, right? Emotionally draining. And if you notice in this card, you know, all the cups are behind them and there's a guy that's in the center that's speaking to them. right? Giving a speech, it almost seems like it's an empowering speech to get emotions and thoughts to be evoked in them, right? To get them to thinking. Because I see one guy, he looks like he's thinking. I see another guy, he looks like he's kind of chilling, relaxing. The other one looks like he's amazed or he's in awe, right? So for some of y'all, this could be somebody striking a chord with you emotionally, right? And it could be just, you just being able to express yourself sensually with the sensuality card that we got here. And then again, with the Eight of Cups falling right on top of the Legends card, learn from those who inspire you. I really feel like, this is, you getting the encouragement from someone who maybe you're watching like a YouTube video, like an inspirational video, or, you get an inspirational book, or you see an inspirational message, floating on Facebook or Instagram or something like that. But I really feel like instead of this as being something on the lower vibrational end, where something that is triggering you in a negative manner, I really feel like this is something that's really empowering you and motivating you to get up and do and to move forward whatever plans you have put in place for yourself, right? So get working on those things. In other words, get to working. All right. Spirit, what other messages do you have for the Aries energy? Sounds like you didn't have some experience with Taurus, man. Let me find out. I have, but it was very brief. It was very brief. We didn't really have no experience, to be honest with you. You just wanted my attention, but that was it. To be honest. All right. We got the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Shooting your shot. And you look at this. Both of these cards, both of these guys have a bow and arrow. See his bow and arrow right there. And then this guy, he has a bow and arrow. It's in his hand. Right up there. So you got two guys with bow and arrows, man. Aries, some of y'all need to shoot y'all shot. Whatever it is that you are, working towards. This is the initiation process. Get to going. Goddamn. Shoot your target. And the archer is the archetype for the Sagittarius. So some of y'all may be dealing with the Sagittarius. All right, may have heavy Sagittarius energy in your chart. You just may be tapping, especially with this enlightenment card, to pursue spiritual growth. You may really be tapping into this Sagittarian energy. You may really be doing that. But the Three of Pentacles speaks to, shooting your shot, getting to work. Getting to work. Let's see what other messages. And being able to see, basically I see like keep your eye on the prize. Whatever that means for you. Keep your eye on the prize. And some of y'all do need to tap into that Kundalini energy so that you can free yourself of restrictions. See, what other messages do we have for? All right. We got the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands. The Five of Wands really does speak to a background energy of preparing for war. Preparing for war. Even if it's just, and again, we have another lizard salamander situation here. Another one. All right. And adapt to whatever change is happening. Whatever change is happening, adapt to it and roll with it, right? We can't keep fighting and trying to restrict. I mean, you can, try to fight and restrict during Taurus season, but during Aries season, it's like, man, just roll with whatever comes your way and just keep going. So it's like whatever you are setting your sights on, whatever you have your target placed on, it's like, it may come with a fight, or it could just be you just want to rebel against what the norms are, especially when you're pursuing your spiritual growth. That can be something that other people see as out of the normal. And we're entering to the age of Aquarius. Saturn is in Aquarius right now for a brief time, for a brief moment. And Aquarius speaks to the higher mind, higher consciousness. And so I feel like for some of you, that may be part of the journey, is that, you know, you start to look more into growing yourself spiritually, whether this is in the occult world or this is in the religious world, whatever it is. All right. Then we got the Knight of Swords. All right. So there may be some quick movement when it comes to clarity, or you getting clarity on whatever it is that you, because for some of y'all, y'all just pondering. Some people just pondering. Some people kind of just waiting. And they're trying to figure out which direction they want to take. Okay, which direction they want to take. But you'll get clarity on the direction you need to take. You'll get complete clarity on that. What are the messages that we have? What are the messages that we have for the Aries? He said, "Who wouldn't want your attention, brown sugar? Boo! I can't blame for feeling like that." You know what? I don't know. I get it, but you got to do more than just say, you know, hey, let me get your attention. It's more than that. So what are the messages we have for the Aries energy? Now we get clarification on that 5 of Wands. Because, you know, traditionally it's talking about, you know, just having a rebellious spirit. You know, there may be conflict. You just need to prepare and be ready. What they say, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. That's what it is. What's going on with these cards? What are the messages that we have for Aries energy? We got the Queen of Pentacles. Yes, indeed. The Queen is here. I need to cut it out. Queen of Pentacles. Taurus energy. Earth energy. With the 3 of Pentacles, you know, you've moved from, so I see the progression, right? I see the progression. It's basically telling you that you move from trying to figure out what you have your sights set on, what it is that you're trying to go after, who it is that you may be going after, if that's the case for some of y'all, and then move into a space where you are now, you have a direction in where you want to shoot your shot. Okay, be prepared for anything that comes along the way, because after you shoot your shot, after you shoot your arrow, you got to go find that mofo. You got to go get it, right? And by you going to get it, you may come into obstacles, or you may decide that there's something different that you want to do. You want to go about doing something a little differently, all right? And then you get the mental clarity on where it is that you need to be shooting your shot. So there may be a change of course or a change of direction, or this may be a little bit more clear picture as to where you need to be going, okay? And then with the Queen of Pentacles is telling you to nurture it. There's growth, there's prosperity here, there's abundance here. There are things of tangible nature that you can grow and to be molded, right? If you just keep putting the work in, whatever that is for you. What other messages do you have for the Aries here? Oh, what other messages do we have for the Aries energy? All right, we got the Ace of Wands reversed. So again, don't allow fear of the unknown to keep you from moving forward. That's what I feel like with this Ace of Wands. Don't let the fear of the unknown keep you from moving forward. It may seem scary. You may be getting downloads, spiritual downloads, making confirmations or signs and synchronicities that you don't know how to put the pieces of the story together, but you just know that the story is unfolding. It's being told to you. It's being shown to you. And you don't know how to utilize that information. The Spirit saying, hey man, it's all right. You'll be just fine. You'll be just fine. Don't focus on what you don't have or what you don't know, especially I see this 5 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Don't focus on what you don't have, what you don't know, what you may be new to, or you may lack knowledge or skill in. Don't worry about any of that. All right. Don't worry about any of that. Just continue to nurture whatever it is that you want to grow. Continue to nurture that, because that is going to keep moving you forward. And you're going to keep inspiring other people, right? Because you're inspired by somebody else, and somebody else is inspired by you just by watching you, seeing what it is that you're doing, seeing you be relentless and being fearless in your pursuit of whatever goals that you've set in place for yourself. That's what Aries season is about. Aries season is like, I'm relentless, I'm determined, I have tenacity, I'm ready to go, I'm pushing. And then we move into Taurus season, right? That's the bull gang, right? And in Taurus energy is telling you, man, look, you got to keep going. You got to push past the obstacles. You got to push past whatever blockages that may come in your way. And I really feel like as you move through Aries season going into Taurus season, there may be blockages, maybe conflict. All right, cool, whatever, roll with it and keep it moving. But it's going to take a little bit more push. It's going to take a little bit more effort, a little bit more strength and energy for you to keep moving, right? Don't be afraid of change. Don't be afraid of going about things in a new way. Don't be afraid of your own creativity. Don't be afraid of the creativity that's been placed upon you now. All right, so let me get clarity. Spirit, please give me clarity on this 5 of Wands. Why is this 5 of Wands here? Why is this 5 of, oh shoot. All right, this card tried to come out earlier. It's the 7 of Pentacles. It's the 7 of Pentacles that's clarifying the 5 of Wands. And essentially what it's saying is that make sure that whatever seeds that you're planting, whatever actions that you're taking, make sure that you aren't creating more bad karma and debt. Make sure that the reason behind why you're doing it is because you want to do it for you, not for anybody else, not to prove anybody else wrong, not to shit on other people, not to want to expose other people. That's not what this is about. This is solely about you and your own ascension. That's it. Nobody else. Right? Because if you look in this card here, this 7 of Pentacles, you look at the top of the card there, they are laughing at this boy. Okay? And here he is as a young man. He done did some shit where a skeleton is following him, running alongside of him. And then as an older man, he's tired, exhausted, and he's alone. Okay? Spirit, please clarify this Ace of Wands reverse. Make sure whatever it is that you're doing it for you. People gonna laugh at you. People gonna talk about you behind your back. Because I don't know too many people who talk shit to Aries in their face. All right. Here, what other messages do we have? Here, please clarify the Ace of Wands. Please clarify the Ace of Wands in reverse. Please clarify the Ace of Wands in reverse. And I'm noticing these arrows that are on this Queen of Pentacles on her robe, these arrows that are pointing downward. Get grounded. For those of you who are confused or seeking clarity, get grounded. Spirit, why is this Ace of Wands here? All right, we got the Queen of Cups. Got to be the Ace of Wands in reverse is here because somebody needs to get in control of their emotions, right? Again, with the 8 of Cups here, as the first card that came out, man, get your emotions in check, right? Whatever that means, however that looks, and then the 3 of Cups fell out with it too. All right. And the 3 of Cups speaks to celebration, speaks to joy and harvest and harmonious relationships and reciprocal relationships and being in good company. All right, being in good company. So it could be that some of y'all are so much good company that you kind of wait or get in limbo when it comes to things that you need to move forward with. All right, so don't get so enamored in being in good company with other people that you have not moved on what you need to move on. You ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing. Okay. And then at the bottom of the deck, we got the Queen of Wands, sad energy here. We got the Sun card here. We got the King of Cups, but he's reversed. So again, keeping your emotions in check, especially if you are hanging around a bunch of different people, especially with this 8 of Cups, be careful on who you're hanging with, because if they're taking you off your course and where you need to be and where you need to be going, you probably want to rethink, constantly putting your energy into these people or being around them, especially with this whole you know, quarantine situation and all that kind of stuff. I'm just saying. Again, get in contact with this Kundalini energy and the Sun card. You know, definitely go and check that Sagittarius reading out, because the Sun card did come out in their reading, and I really feel like it's very similar energies. So, with that being said, Aries, this is a good reading. I don't see anything wrong with your reading. And like I said, if I see things in your reading that may not be as pleasant, I'm going to talk through to you how to make it better. You know, I don't want to just talk about what the problem is. I want to provide solutions to the problem. All right now, Aries, you want to book a personal reading? The information is always down below in the description box. Hit your girl up. I mean, she's trying to quarantine anyway. You ain't got shit to do. But anyway, you want to follow me on Instagram. Information is always down below as well. All right, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss when I go live, because honey, going live is a lot quicker and easier than pre-filming the reading. You understand me? All right. I think that's it. And as always, I want to thank you for watching and supporting. Peace and love, and light, and bye-bye.